checking in on your budget can be one of the most boring things that you do. When you are checking in on your budget, you're basically looking at all of your bills and making sure that they're coming out on time and they're roughly the amount of money that you budgeted for. Now that can be dull, but it is what we are doing in today's video. But I don't think it is boring, honestly. And the reason why is because I get to feel like I'm in control of my money, and I can also see very, very early on if something is starting to derail. And that gives me enough time to fix what's going wrong within my budget. But in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at all of my cash that came out of my account, all of my bills that came out, every single bit of money that left my account this week. We're checking that against my budget and making sure that it tallies up and making sure that nothing is giving me any warning signs. If you're new here, hi guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira, and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun around here, bestie. We really do. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 1 of April's budget. We're going to be using my stunning budget planner, which is out of stock on my Etsy store at the moment, but I am restocking it very soon with an updated design, bestie. But I have talked enough, so let's go ahead, let's take a look at this and let's see how well this first week of this month went for me. Let's go ahead and let's get budgeting, bestie. Okay, here we are. We're starting off in the April calendar because we've got 1 day to account for. We're going to be checking in from the 1st all the way through to the 6th of May, but we need to check in on this day. We're using expense tracker checkers. Let's get cracking, bestie. So Jake and I went to Tesco and we spent £69.51 of the budget together. And then I put £30 of petrol into my car and I used my credit card for the first time in forever. Thank God it was tap because I can't remember the PIN. I did it though, and it's gonna last a while, so let's... And then I did my monthly order on vape juice. I've gone with somewhere different. I much prefer the flavours. £19.99 now, but I do need to get some coils probably this month. So this calendar is done. How stunning is that? You can still get the look with this calendar. The April stickers are still available. There's only a couple left though, but we are moving over into May. So here we are, and let's do the 1st to the 6th. So the 1st is always a busy day for bills. The first thing came out was rent, and that was $550. Then I had to pay for my car. That was $121.67. And then TV license also came out. It was $13.25. Council tax was $143. There's always so many bills on a Monday that I can't actually fit them into one day. So thank God these stickers are repositionable. So they can come off really easily. Oh, I've picked that one. They come off really easily, and I can re-stick them, do whatever I want with them, but you don't have to. But they don't leave any residue either. They're really good. Yeah, the number's still there. But yeah, this is such a beaut thing about them. So going back to the 1st, gas and electric came out, and that was £180. And then the 3 internet came out, and that was $11.44. I guess they've had a bit of a price hike, whatever. It's not too much difference, but I just need to find out a bit more about that. On the Tuesday, I went to the co-op in the morning, used my spending money. I think I got some bacon, for some bacon sandwiches. And in the afternoon, I went to Home Bargains just because I felt like it, just because I felt like having a treat. And I bought just all sorts of stuff. I know I built a big water bottle, bought loads of stuff, but that was spending money too. A no spend day on the Wednesday and on the Thursday. On the Friday, pet insurance came out, and that was the new price at $20.69. I think that's what I budgeted for it. So on the Saturday, the 6th, the day of the coronation, I wanted bacon sandwiches again. We had bacon left over, but we didn't have any bread. So I bought some bread and a Red Bull and some Pepsi Max, and that was my week. So that's where we're at. So that's really good. What I need to do, oh look, we skipped that whole page. What we need to do now is go ahead and check in for week 1. So let's get cracking. Okay, I'm gonna start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, starting with spending, we rolled over £1.38 from the previous month, and then we stuffed £25 because we rolled a 2, but we rounded that up to a 5 in the in the 10.50 challenge. I ended up spending £23.38, which has left me with dead on £3, all in change though. For groceries, we rolled over £2.09 from last month, and we actually gave ourselves £69 because we pulled the ace from the wild card, and then we spent £69.51, so a little over, but we could cover it, and that left us with £1.58. For petrol, we didn't stuff anything, but I allocated £120. So I'm going to put that there just to sort of track how I'm doing for the month. So we stuffed 0 and we spent 30. So I've got theoretically £90 left. I'm going to show you the envelope now, even though it's empty. For household, we stuffed nothing because we allocate £40 at the start of the month, but we had 31p rolled over as well. We didn't actually spend anything because we're quite looking good for household stuff, but we do need to get some stuff soon. So we've still got £40.31. And for unbudgeted, we'd be pleased to see that there were no unbudgeted spends. It's usually the first week of the month that is a bit of a killer for me, but there we are. So all in all, we stuffed last week £94 plus the 163 that we had as well. We spent 122.89, which leaves me with 134.89. Now it's not all cash, it's mostly that £90 in petrol, but we do need to go and do some couple bits now, but all in all, that's quite a good week really. Okay, so here we are with my 26 envelope challenge. This is on the front page of my budget planner. This month we're doing 11, 12, 13 and 14. So I thought let's kick off with the biggest number. So let's get this 14 envelope done. And then I'll meet you after this and we'll have a look through the budget and make sure we are where we want to be, hopefully. Okay, so we're back here with the budget and I just want to make sure that everything is looking good. So let's go off our bills so far. So rent was $5.50. Car was slightly more, 121.67, but it's pence. I'm not going to worry too much about it. TV license was a little bit under, 13.25. Council tax was sort of that new number. I don't know if you can see it, but it was 143, and that was included within the plans. And then gas and electric was 180 as well. 3 internet was 11.44, so £1.44 more. Apple doesn't come out, it actually comes out on somewhere like the 17th. And pet insurance, I didn't budget for the new number here, but I know I did include it in the figures that I was sort of figuring out. So that was 2069. And then is there anything else? Yeah, we did vape, which is 19.99, but I'm not gonna fully fill that one out because I might need to buy some coils, which are about a £5. So it might be about £2 over on that. But all in all, not too bad. So far, everything is pence away from what I expected. So quite a good budget, if I'm really honest. What we need to go ahead and do now is cash stuff for next week. So we're looking at my spending and my groceries. Let's do it together, bestie. Okay, here we are with my 3 binders. We've got my normal sinking funds binder. This is from Perfect and Personal UK. This is linked in the description. This is a custom one, but you get some stunning ones when they're back in stock, which they will be really, really soon. We've got my saving challenges binder. This is a binder that you can get from my Etsy store, and this is my everyday binder. And you can also get this binder from my Etsy store. So let's get going. The first thing I want to do is deal with all of this change because there's actually £3 dead on here, and I just can't abide this change. And it would do really, really well in the penny challenge. So I'm going to remove this stuff and use it for the penny challenge, but take £1 from it. So here we are, exactly £3, looking good for spending, but we're not doing spending yet, we're doing groceries. And in groceries, we've got £1.58. I am actually going to replace these binders because, well, not the binder, the wallet, because I've broken this a long time ago and I just need to upgrade the things anyway, and they're not the May design anyway. So I've got £1.58. So let me just get this and sort that out with a penny challenge too. So £1.58 in there for groceries. We're looking good, so let's start. So with groceries, every week I give myself £70. And then there's 2 weeks left in here, so it should be £140. Is that right? Let's check. 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. Either my maths is getting better or I'm just used to these numbers now. So we are going to stuff this, but before we do that, we're going to roll over to my wildcard challenge. It's available on my Etsy store. When you buy this challenge, you get this stunning suit of cards, and it comes in this gorgeous little box. And what you get is a little savings challenges game with a full suit of cards in the Budget with Ira Rainbow. There are rules on how to play the game, but you can play it any way you want. And how I'm doing it is I'm drawing a random card every single week, and whatever the card tells me, I'm going to save. So I count ace as a 1, and that's what we pulled last week. And it goes all the way up to 10, jack is 20, queen is 30, king is 40. And I'm doing this 4 times in a year because that's 52 drawings, and that's basically it. So the cards that I haven't drawn yet are in the back. This is the 3rd time round, so we've saved quite a lot. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these, split them, and save whatever I turn up. So it's this one. I've got a feeling this is a big one. Okay, so that is 30. So let's get it done. Let's just do it. Let me move these to the back. Where was the king? Oh, it was miles away. That's good. So we haven't got the biggest one out of the way, but the second biggest is done. So let's save 30. Let's chuck it in there. And then we've got £40 for the week, or 41.58. That's not horrendous, is it? I can cope with that. I just need to get a new wallet. Okay, next up, we don't have petrol, but we do have spending. So let's move everything over. Let's move this here. Spending. So spending is £30, and you'll know if you've been around here a while that I do a saving challenge for this as well. So what I should have left is the next 2 weeks, which is 60. So 10, 20, 40, 60. That's all in there. Good to go. But before we stuff it, we're moving over to my 1050 challenges available on my Etsy store. When you buy this, you get a stunning 20-sided dice. There's a couple of colors in stock. I know we've run out of pink and purple, but there's stunning green, there's some lovely neutrals, and there's red as well. So I know there's a lot left over. But anyway, let's clear the decks. So what I'm doing is I'm going to roll this every single week, and whatever it lands on, I will save. Now, I've been playing this for a really, really long time. So I've got 1 5, 1 7, 2 11s, a 14, 4 16s and a 17 left. Now what the likelihood is that I'm going to roll a number that doesn't exist here. So what I will do is I'll just choose the closest number to it and just see how I get on. So let's roll this. It's an 8. Closest to 8 is 7. I'm loving life. Let's do 7. So if I put in this 10, I can take 3 out, which is what I've got. That sounds good to me. So £23. Oh, there's a lot of pound coins in there now. Still got 26. Not too shabby. Okay, besties, thank you so much for being here with me this week. Hi guys, gals, non-binary fans, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. While we're here and while we've got time to chat, I just wanted to show you how I'm doing on my 100 envelope challenge. Look at this. So I was on the live with my patrons the other day, and we do this every month. So all the extra money that I get left over from Patreon after I put £200 into my budget and I've put some into the business and done all of those bits. All of that money that's left over, we cash stuff together once a month. And I had like £300 to cash stuff this month. And we decided, let me show you. We decided that my lights, camera, action envelope wasn't really working for me. It wasn't really serving its purpose and it didn't really fit my life anymore. This was my personal money and I shouldn't really be investing that into the business because I've got business money now. I don't need to do that anymore. So we had £190 and we put £90 into the 100 envelope challenge and we put £100 into iPad, which I'm really excited about. So now I am so close to finishing this. I literally cannot wait. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that in case you weren't a patron or you didn't catch that video. But we are at the end of today's video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to those patrons who support me and come and join the lives and get interactive and talk me round and help me understand things about my budget, because I'm not really the budgeting guru, or that's not who I am. I'm just sharing my journey. I make mistakes and I do things that I don't really understand for a really long time as well. So thank you to the patrons. But if you would like to join them and support me every single month, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. We are at the end. So until the next video, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And bestie, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.